After 6 games and 15 goals, Gabon, co-hosts of the 2012 African Cup of Nations, have finished top of Group C. Welcome to MTN Football Webcast. I'm your host, Brian Lee. Alongside me I have Dwayne Delaka. And Dwayne, let's be honest, the biggest shock and probably the biggest surprise of this tournament is that the co-hosts Gabon have finished top of Group C. 3 wins from 3 games. How well have they played, Dwayne?
Yeah, and to add to that, Brian, they've not exactly received calls in their favour. I mean, Morocco had a penalty call against them, which I know referees that would have even turned that down in the case of ball to hand in a situation. They still came back and managed to claim the winner, albeit 8 minutes into added time. That's deceptive, though. People say that, oh, they played until they scored, but not really the case. I mean, there was 4 odd minutes of injury time in the 5 minutes that was originally added on. So for there to be 8 minutes of time played, nothing wrong with it at all from that perspective. But I think this Gabon side has come out and they've not only played like a team. It doesn't matter who's starting. I mean, the coach has played, 18, 19 of his squad members already, but no matter who comes into the squad, everyone is getting a fair chance, everyone is moving the ball around. They are playing so well as a unit, and that has been standout, particularly for a team whose players are based all around the world. Sure, a lot of them have understandings with one another, and they go all the way back to 2006, 2007. The core of this team is still playing together. But I think you look to the experience of someone like Daniel Couzon, the way he's allowed and built confidence for the youngsters around him. Somebody like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, undoubtedly one of the stars in France this season. He's continued to prove that with his performances here. 3 goals in 3 games, doesn't get much better than that. Yes, they've had individual moments of brilliance, but as a team, they've worked it well together, and all credit to them.
Finished second in this group, Dwayne, with Tunisia. In your opinion, were they rightfully second place finishers?
Well, you can't argue with results that count. And Tunisia got the results in their opening 2 matches, no matter how scratchy it was. But 2 scratchy wins and a loss. I think Tunisia know that they need to up their game if they are to advance any further in this competition. They're a side that has been plagued by injury concerns, but Issam Jamar is fit now, and he's the type of player that can really turn things around for them on any given day. I'm a little surprised at the tactics that Sami Trabelsi has been using throughout this tournament. He's not using some of his star players. I'm very surprised to see somebody like Oussama Deragi not starting. Yusuf Msakni in the first game, in fact, didn't start either. And this is a man who is the undoubted bright young talent of Tunisian football. He's starting with a lot more of the foreign strikers up front instead of somebody like Amin Chermiti, who's been an integral part of this team for the last 5 years. So those are questions that I've been asking in my own head, trying to figure out. But for Sami Trabelsi, he's got a lot on his plate. He needs to try to turn Tunisian football around. This is a new generation. He's still got the old school captain in Karim Hagi at the back. But if he can change around the playing personnel and get results, then Tunisian football is certainly going to be on the up. They're a side that's looking to break back into the world's top 50, and they're looking to do it at this tournament. If they can pull themselves together, they will easily make it through to the final. But this is a team that's at the moment not looking like gelling in a way that some of the other teams around them are.